Lois.
Oh, hell no.
Say Dr. Belloc.
No.
Come on. Let me hear you say that. Come on. Let's hear you say Dr. Belloc.
Ooh.
What is that
Now, if you
noise?
squeak the bed, I can't hear you talking. Dr. Belloc.
No.
Hey, can
No,
I
dude.
want to read the Can I tell you guys something? Let me tell you something. What's weird?
That's nuts.
That voice is coming from this little girl.
That little girl? Really? That skinny little girl? She's like,
That's when she's possessed.
Get back. Where's my sound
been in a
board?
metal band.
Yeah, I was just gonna say she shouldn't have done anything. They both could have just made a career.
She's like,
Demon and the
let's make money. Let's make money.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Don't do that again.
Okay, back to normal. Hey guys, welcome to another podcast video. We are back. Oh, that's so loud. I'm so close. There you go. Welcome back to. Let me. Hey guys, welcome back to another podcast.
Hey guys.
Hey guys. Anyways, welcome back to another podcast video. I am hosting today. Unfortunately, we do not have Matt today, unfortunately, but we're back. We're gonna do more spooky talks today. Specifically, Ed and Lorraine Warren. I don't know if anyone knows who that is. They're very well known.
Warden or Warren?
Warren.
Yeah, I heard that.
Okay, a warden. Warden of a jail.
Warden. They're very well known
Warden.
paranormal investigators. Lorraine was a psychic and a
Psychic slash medium, right?
slash medium.
Right?
Yeah. And Ed was a demonologist, not the video game, Steven.
Yeah, they created it.
But before we start, Michael, I have a question for you. Do you know what a cassette is?
God.
Like a cassette tape?
Oh,
What is it,
He
though?
does.
Oh,
Know.
okay.
He does. Okay.
But-
Yeah.
How do you play it?
How do you play it?
You put it in a cassette player.
Or
you know why?
Okay.
Our old van used to have one, and my mom had a lot of cassettes. And
There's a cassette
No,
tape
what a
player
Walkman
in their
is?
living room.
yeah,
A
that's-
Walkman.
You know
like I know what a
You know there's
VHS
a-
is, and a lot of people don't know what that is for some reason. Well, in my
VHS,
generation.
yeah.
Well, your
Did you
generation.
know that, Michael? Did you know there's a VHS? Michael, did you know there's a cassette tape you can put in there that gives you an aux cable that you can connect to your phone to play the music on your phone?
In the
Really?
car.
Oh, dude, I remember in the
You know
car. I
you
remember
savage.
Oh, it's kind of
Yeah,
like the.
it's weird. You connect it into the cassette player, then there's wires that come out. One goes into like your CD player, and that's how it
hell?
works. It's
You're right
so
there with
strange.
your book of CDs.
Book of CDs.
Hold on, let me get NSYNC real quick.
No, and then you have the one where they burn it, and it just says on the CD Deftones because you can know which one's which, and you just write it with the marker.
What's a random
write it in.
song?
Yeah, it's not even Deftones. It's like some knockoff Deftones.
I know.
I would never do that for like music, but
Deftone.
we would normally do
Deftone.
that for movies, like when we would do piratas. Like,
Well, I remember you guys used to get piratas from
I remember
from the
that.
border or in Mexicali. And they would just come in like it was like a black case with like weird inserts. black
No,
and
not
white
even a
inserts.
black case. It was just like
The Lotte
you know,
man
like-
would have those DVDs all the time. We used to get
And
them.
sometimes they would just get like they would have them in CD sleeve just in CD sleeves. That's all, or sometimes not at all.
horrible.
Yeah, with the
pixelated
horrible
picture
picture
maybe,
in the front. Yeah.
if you're lucky.
I know.
All right, you guys ready for a little
All right.
Ed and Lorraine
Let's
topics?
get spooky. Let's get spooky.
All right, so a little background on Ed and Lorraine Warren. They first started before they did investigations. They started an organization called the New England Society of Psychic Research. It was the first ever paranormal group of its kind.
So in
after
New
World War
England,
II.
in Boston.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they started it right after Ed. As many don't know, Ed was a World War II veteran. He was in the Navy. After he left the Navy, he started
Seaman.
He started the New England Society of Psychic Research and found Lorraine because Ed was actually working at a movie theater. Lorraine went to the movie theater, saw him, they found love, and
Ed
lo and
went
behold,
to the movie theater, right?
no, he was working at the movie theater. She went
as
to
a
the movie theater.
projectionist or what?
I don't know.
Popcorn boy.
Popcorn.
He's
popper.
like that. He's like that one. Have you guys seen that meme? The popcorn dude that's like this. And he's like the butter. He's like,
oh yes,
Yeah.
I'll put it in the video so people can see if they haven't.
Apparently, in her biography, Lorraine is considered a clairvoyant and a light trance medium. I didn't know there's different versions of a medium.
Oh my gosh, Meanie, I didn't know that.
Michael.
Hey.
Michael, like this.
So they started the group NESPR in 1952. Let's see. Yeah. Damn. You know how many? Okay, let's see who can guess it right. Guess how many cases have you had since they started till the day they died?
I would say a cool 1,000. A cool 1,000.
Steven?
Damn.
3? Come on, dude.
Oh my
Really?
I don't know. I'm just guessing. I don't
They've
know.
been around
Michael.
since like the 40s.
like 500.
Michael?
That's like 300, like 363. I don't know.
10,000
666.
cases.
I was closest. Let's go. I was the closest.
And
Okay, let's go.
so their most notable hauntings was the Amityville Horror,
Yep.
Conjuring, and of course our favorite doll of all time, Annabelle.
AKA Raggedy Ann.
Annabelle.
Yep.
Not the stupid doll that everybody thinks from the movies, but it's actually Raggedy Ann. We'll put it here.
So what a lot of people don't know is Annabelle was the first ever object they kept after an investigation due to its evil like spirit and what it used to do to people. So the background behind Annabelle says, according to the Warrens in 1968, 2 roommates claimed by their Raggedy Ann doll was possessed by a spirit of a young girl named Annabelle Higgins.
Right.
The Warrens took the doll, telling the roommates it was being manipulated by an inhuman presence, and put in display at the family's occult museum. The legend doll inspired several films, including in the Conjuring universe. So it's said to say that if you take a picture of it, if you look at it in person, things will happen to you. There's a lot of cases where people take pictures of Annabelle and like they get into car crashes after, they get into
Their
heart
penis
attacks.
falls off.
Flies off.
Jesus.
Thought we were gonna get through this episode without mentioning penises.
I
but
know.
I guess not.
We've been recording for how long, Michael? And we actually got
For
a
10
penis joke?
minutes. 10 minutes.
Jesus.
10-minute mark. I had to, man. It's been a while. All right.
No, every episode you say it hasn't been a while.
So
Paints.
what people don't know is now, sadly, Ed and Lorraine Warren have passed away, and the brother-in-law, who has a lot of controversy right now due to Annabelle, he lost it for a minute. He lost it and he couldn't find it, and Annabelle was just roaming around
Wait,
the
he
damn
actually
world.
lost it? I didn't know that part.
For a while. He did lose it, and he couldn't find it. He finally did find it on
under his
eBay.
bed or something? He found it on eBay.
She wandered off.
I thought he lost it like in his house. So he like
No.
lost it.
He lost it.
Oh, shit.
Like a stroll.
Just like opened the door and walked out.
She's got her own Instagram. She's like
Took
walking
my car,
around like,
too.
it's me in Paris.
But,
That's crazy.
When it was lost, people were scared because there was like videos and stuff like, oh, look at
it's coming to my house or something
like
like
there's
that, right?
I saw this one video of a person legit bought a Raggedy Ann doll, just put it at their window. So look at Annabelle's at my window.
God. Just for clickbait or
Yes.
clout. Yeah.
But my thing is, if you do that, wouldn't that like call on something, like trying to like pretend and mock
Yeah, if
Annabelle.
you're already like,
Putting
look,
it out there.
it's spooky ooky.
but
Or like this. Ooh. Your face.
Whoa.
But
Annabelle was found. But now this.
Wait, hold up. So I have a question for you in
Yeah.
regards to the whole eBay debacle. So did he found it on eBay? Did he buy it from the person on eBay, or did he like talk to the person? Yo,
He
give me
talked to the
back my doll.
person kind of in that way because I mean he is the owner of it by the will of Ed and Lorraine Warren.
Right.
So there isn't too much information on how he talked to the person because obviously he's not going to say what went down.
Yeah.
But eventually he didn't pay any money. That the person that found Annabelle, Jesus, Annabelle, who found Annabelle, and they just give it to him. Like apparently, like he didn't even want it. Like he was actually put a listing on eBay for $0.
Oh. So that means he got like spooked out or something, right?
I mean, that's what it seems like. If he's just, what, Michael? Why are you laughing?
I just keep it.
He's just scrolling through eBay and he just sees Annabelle. He's like, oh, this
I
is
have the
familiar.
real Annabelle. This is mine. Annabelle. That'd be crazy if I'm like scrolling through eBay just looking for random stuff and the real Annabelle doll. I have it. Like
You're like, oh, there
how do
she
you-
is.
how do you even market that? It's $10,000. You may or may not get possessed, but you know it's the Annabelle doll, so do it.
But
Right?
the
how
thing
do
is,
you
like,
even-
I wonder why he believed them that it was real. That's my question.
Well, he questioned it because the fact that it was posted for $0. If someone's gonna try to make money off of
Yeah.
Annabelle, they would have put a pricing for it, or try to say like, "Oh, this is the Annabelle doll," and apparently, I don't know if it's true or not, but there's a rumor the reason why he knew is that when Ed and Lorraine Warren took the doll, they put a marking on the doll to know if it was it or not, to see if like because there's a Raggedy Ann was mass produced.
Did they draw that that 90s S? You know it looks like
that.
it looks like a dollar sign.
The gang graffiti.
The gang graffiti.
So, it is back into the son-in-law's hands. His name is actually Tony Spera. He's had a lot of controversy because he
Did you
kind
say
of like
Sparrow or Spera?
Spera.
Oh, you mean like
Ra.
Jack Sparrow?
Oh my god.
Please bring back Pirates of the Caribbean, Disney. I know this has nothing to do with it. Like curb burn.
Burn.
All right, go for it.
There was a lot of controversy because he was like renting out Annabelle a lot, and
What?
yeah,
Wait, he
like-
rent-
He did it with Zach
he
Bagans
rented
one
it out
time. I
to
remember
Zach
that
Bagans,
episode.
yes. So
Yeah, okay.
Zach Bagans paid a hefty amount just for Annabelle to come out in Ghost Adventures
And
and
he
be at his
touched it.
museum for a little bit, and he touched it.
Oh my god!
Look, listen. I like. Don't get me wrong. Zach Bagans can be a douche. Zach, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but
We
Zach
love
Bagans
you, but
can
you're weird
No,
sometimes,
he's not.
dude.
he's
not
okay.
sorry.
Listen. Zach can be a douche and he can do some crazy ass things. Don't get me wrong, he really can. But-
this ghost
Yes.
is grabbing me in my nether region.
But
No nose.
I will never forget that episode of Annabelle because me and Sir were watching it and he touched Annabelle. Me and Sir were like, why? Why?
That was our first reaction. He just
No.
touched the damn doll. We're like,
The
okay,
funniest part,
Why would
he
you
touched-
do that?
He touched Annabelle like this, like he
he
slightly
did.
Like
grazed
backhand?
her.
Like back? Like
It
Yeah,
was,
this?
no,
Like
he,
caressed her?
what? No, what I remember,
Backhand
he
strong.
the first touch he did is he laid next to it and he like touched her leg, and then he did the caress thing.
Why
And
did
then,
he do?
like-
Why did he do the British version of slapping? Unhand me, you foul mouth vagabond!
Because that's what Annabelle wanted.
You scallywag.
You scallywag! Unhand me, you scallywag!
Sausage wallet.
Oh God!
Hand it your
All right.
pockets.
And
You are now henceforth possessed. I go for it.
all right, next one. This one's more
Bring
notable.
the mic back up to your face. Yeah,
Next one. So this is more notable. Not unless I say the name, but this one's the investigation of the Perron family. It
What's
says
that?
in 1971, the Warrens claimed that the Harrisville, Rhode Island home in the Perrin family was haunted
Oh,
by
I don't
witch.
know this story. I am super intrigued with this. I don't know this story.
You are gonna at the end watch. Who had lived there in the early 19th century? According to the Warrens, I am not gonna say that name because that is a witch name. The land
hell
so
no.
that
Can you spell
whoever
it? Can you
lived,
spell it?
Type it in chat.
BATHSHEBA.
I'll say it. Oh, the one that they say in the yeah. I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
The one that's in the,
So that's the name of the witch that cursed the land. Whoever lived there somehow died a terrible death. The story is subject to the 2013 film The Conjuring.
Oh, okay. Now I get it.
Yeah. Lorraine Warren was a consultant of the production and appeared a cameo role. I didn't know that. When did she come out?
She did? When? She was the
What?
witch. I'm just
The
kidding. That's
background or
fucked up.
something.
She was in the background just like this. Oh, no. I do remember when she comes out. And if you rewatch it in the beginning when they're doing the presentation, she's sitting in the crowd of the people watching the presentation.
Oh, really?
in the first
She's
row.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Lorraine Warren in the Conjuring 1. Yeah, I'm doing Michael's job right now. I'm looking it up.
Yeah,
I'm intrigued.
You're our
right now.
Jamie.
I'm intrigued in this story.
Search it up.
He's like the lesser Jamie. He's not even doing this. I'm doing it.
No, Jamie would already had 4 pages up.
Oh, I see. Okay. Can you guys see my screen?
No.
No,
hold
it
on.
just
It went
it
poof.
did not work.
All right, let me
It did not work.
Let me actually try doing my job.
There you go. So,
I don't see
right
it.
here. Right here.
Oh, there.
Yeah, there we go. There she is. Now, she's very creepy. I'm not gonna lie. She's not.
This
she's the
guy
most
looks like he's
pleasant
dumping.
person.
Like he's taking a dump. Look, he's
Looks
just
like
I don't want
Jared Leto.
He's about ready to gator roll.
Looks like Jared Leto.
He looks like Jared Leto.
Sergio. Search.
Bury me. What?
So the photo where it says movie and real life, click it
Photo.
on your photos it's
This?
the last row on your left side.
This one.
It says movie in real life. It's
Oh,
a
this
picture
one.
of the movie people.
You know how dumb I am, dude? I'm clicking on my
Right.
share instead of the screen.
No. Right more. Go right. Go right. Right. So that's the fourth
No,
photo.
you
Fourth
pass it.
photo in that row. Oh Jesus.
Oh,
Sergio.
this one. Okay.
Now, Ed to the movie to real life does not look the same
Not even close.
whatsoever.
Not even
Same
her.
thing.
Lorraine,
was-
kind of.
Kind of. If she had her hair
Kinda,
up,
a little.
maybe.
If you go like this. yeah, totally.
Sergio, that bunch of photos you see under the photo we have.
Or if you go like this, definitely you could kind of see it.
People that are listening on Spotify are not gonna get anything what we're saying.
No, they're not.
If you're listening, I'm just putting my hands over my face. That's all I'm doing.
Like, what are
So,
they talking about?
you guys ready for the next one?
All right, let me hide this or stop sharing. Okay.
The most famous one, Amityville.
Oh.
This one's the best well-known one because this is
Amityville.
where a lot
Wait,
of
wait. I have a question.
Anime.
It's gonna be dumb, but it's a question.
Teacher,
Uh-huh.
I have
Are
a
we
question.
talking about Amityville, the original, or with Ryan Reynolds?
this is the real investigation, Sergio, not the movie.
Ryan Reynolds. Duh.
The Ryan Reynolds version. Yes.
I like that one
Go for
better.
it.
So this is the first time they kind of got like world publicity because of this, because a lot of people were saying it was a hoax. So it says the Warrens are best known for their investigation in 1975 Amityville horror, in which New York couple George Kathy Lutz claimed that their house was haunted by a violent demonic presence so intense that it eventually drove them out of their home. The Amityville controversy authors Stephen and Roxine Kaplan.
Ooh. Oh, wait. Wait a minute.
No,
we
no
have
correlation.
family members. We have family members that are named that.
I know.
Are you sure? Watch them
I
be
don't
like
know.
related somehow.
I wonder
I
why
know,
our,
right?
our family is always haunted.
Always haunted. We're always experiencing shit. That's probably why, dude.
It
go for
says it's characterized the case as a hoax. Lorraine Warren told the reporter that at the Express Times newspaper that Amityville the Horror was not a hoax. The reporter haunting was based in 1977, the book Amityville Horror, an adaptation in the 1975 and 2005 films.
Ryan Reynolds, baby. Yeah, that one.
While also serving inspiration to the film series, the Warrens' versions of events were practically adapted and portrayed in the opening scene of The Conjuring 2. According to Benjamin Radford, the story was refuted by eyewitnesses, investigators, and forensic evidence. So around this time, there were so many. It got a lot of publicity because a lot of like detectives and police officers saw crap happen at Amityville. So it came in where a lot of people were saying, "Oh, the Warrens were paying off these cops to say it was real or not." But then it's like, why would they lie about that? Why, like, and there was video footage, there was voice recordings because Ed was the first person to do EVPs. A lot of people don't know that.
Oh,
and guess what he used,
he's
Michael?
like the grandfather of it.
Yeah, and guess what he used? He used a cassette tape.
No way, cool.
Yep.
Oh, like in the movie, kind of, right?
Yep.
Kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just
So
walk
what you're saying, right? So do I. So what you're saying, I'll go first because I did Michael's job, so I'm going first.
Okay.
So quick question about that. You said that the actual portrayal of what actually happened of Amityville horror happened at the end of The Conjuring, correct? And the actual movies
2.
Okay. And the movies obviously were dramatizations. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, the big time.
Okay.
Because at the time when they made the 1975 film in 2005, Lorraine wasn't a consultant for the films until they started making the Conjuring series. So they were going based off the books that they wrote, and then they dramatized it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it, Michael. What was your question? He's like, I forgot.
I'm trying to find the answer to my questions because I want to know, because you said they had over like 10,000 cases, right?
Mm-hmm. Well,
and I
a lot
know,
of smaller
like,
cases.
Well, yeah, but I want to know, like, out of the many cases that they did, like, what percentage was what, like, they were real or not? Like, a person was just faking it to get probably.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Well, that's the one thing that people don't. I'll say it later on. Not only were they paranormal investigators, but they try to disprove a lot and you kind of see that in the Conjuring movie. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did. They
in
did
the Conjuring,
show that.
They kind of say that.
Debunking
right?
Yeah. Because a lot of things that what they'll do is Ed was really good at like reading people and to seeing what was fake or not. So he would say sometimes it was schizophrenia or like, people were just mentally not okay. And he said in his book that half the time people were just, it was in their head, like things were happening or they had traumatic like situations happen to them. And then they think stuff is happening in their home or they have like an actual mental issue and stuff like that happens. And that's why there's only like, why if you look at their books,
I don't know if this is true. Maybe you can answer this. Didn't he study psychology too?
Mm-hmm.
He did, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure.
No, he did. And then what a lot of people don't realize is I don't know if it's still a thing anymore, but back in the day you should be able to like kind of send a helpline to the Catholic Church and be like, "Hey, I'm possessed. Come help me."
Right. Yeah.
I don't know if it's still a thing.
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
Probably.
So Ed and Lorraine Warren, they were, I guess would say they were part of the Catholic Church to disprove these cases that they will get at the Roman Catholic Church. So they'll go to, that's why they have so many cases, 10,000 plus, because the Catholic Church would send them out to these homes and stuff like, hey, is this real? Is this an actual possession? Or is this house actually haunted or not? Half the times they weren't. It was just, they knew.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and it all happened after.
Does this lumped in with the 3,000 cases that you mentioned?
With the 10,000,
makes sense. Definitely. Then I fully I see. Okay, I see it.
And it all happened after, because after Amityville, that's when they got anointed by the Roman Catholic Church, and they saw like, hey, we can get famous for pretending if we can be haunted, so let's send it to the Roman Catholic Church. and they're gonna set Ed and Lorraine Warren, and we can probably get a book out of it.
But they would go that, and it was on the contrary because they would get there and disprove or debunk their
Yeah.
claims. Okay.
And if you don't remember, I forgot what Conjuring. I think it's 3 when they go to Britain, which is the next thing I'm gonna call it. It's called the Enfield Poltergeist. When they got there, Ed thought they were faking it at first.
Is that true, or
completely
that
thought-
just
Is that-
was just in
is
the
that-
movie?
Is that the London one?
No, that's like an actual. If there's actual like video evidence of Ed saying, "I think they're faking it," like
Oh, this is the London one, right?
yeah. So
Yeah, okay.
they were back and forth thinking, okay, is this real or not? And if you, the whole thing, the whole aspect of the movie, when the little girl put water in her mouth and started talking, that was a real experiment that Ed did to see if she was faking it or not.
Oh,
But then Ed, which was weird because in the movie it was a dude saying this, but Ed actually said that she could have easily just spit out the water quickly, made that voice, and then as he turned around, she put the water back in her mouth. So and what's weird is that he found it weird that the little girl told him that, hey, he won't talk unless you turn around. So he thought that was already suspicious already.
Right.
But what didn't make it suspicious was that when he finally went back to the EVP recordings he had with the cassette tapes, as the girl's talking, you hear a second voice behind her.
ooh.
When he was turning around, when he turned around and looked at her
Yeah.
and talked to her, he heard a third voice. He had to hide, like he did some stuff to hear, like he hear high frequency noises, and he heard something in there. So they went back
Hell? Like like post editing probably that.
Yeah.
So, raise up.
because they were already
raise up
back
volumes.
in the States. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're already back in the States when they found out, and then that's when they went back, and that's why you see that one photo. I'll pull it up of the Enfield investigation of that girl floating in the midair because Ed took that
Yeah,
photo.
because I watched the movie, and in the movie it was
What?
actually in the movie it showed Lorraine was the one that actually heard the
Uh-huh.
tips, but I guess it was Ed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Girl.
They
You
just
took a picture
reverse the roles
of the
pretty much,
girl
right?
floating in air.
Yeah, watch.
Can you
like, right in
bring
front
your
of-
mic closer, Steven?
Oh, sorry. She was just floating in midair right in front
It's
of him.
something through her. Watch.
Oh,
Watch. Let's see. Here it is.
The story was in the papers, right? In London?
Yeah.
Like trying to disprove or whether
Trying to
they
disprove
believe
it.
or not.
Well, trying to disprove it, and then
Such a
and then also
bollocks.
like cops were involved in it too, like in the movie. Like they'll go and
Yeah,
they
I
saw
remember
furniture moving and lights turning on. But this is anyone watching the podcast. I'm showing you the photo of the girl flying in the air at the Enfield
Watching the podcast on YouTube.
right here.
Or on Spotify for watching. But if you're not watching, we'll go ahead and we'll share this on our Instagram so that you know what we're talking about.
I see the strings.
You see this?
Strings, stupid. That's
get it
the
in
actual.
closer?
Yeah, that's the actual one. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah,
I've seen this
get away.
picture.
She looks
So-
crazy.
She's floating mid-air right here, and
That's
Ed took that
crazy.
photo.
Because if she
Then-
was jumping, then the bed would.
How
be
did she get in that position? Yeah,
don't
She looks
know.
like she's being pushed back. Kind of. I don't know. Who's
Looks
who's
So
in the
she's like
bed next
leaping
to her?
at someone.
I'm
That's her
assuming that's
sister.
her sister.
Oh, she's like, what the hell? Trying to
Look like
sleep.
she was asleep. I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
Is that a priest to the right, or who is it?
No, that looked
This
like, that was
person
like a
is-
nanny
doesn't-
or
like-
something.
someone.
He's
For a
all,
second, I
really?
thought they
It's
were
someone?
naked.
I had no idea.
Oh, really?
For a second, I thought they were naked.
Whoa,
Naked?
dude.
It
uh-oh.
looked like they weren't wearing
Now,
anything.
wait a minute. Hold on.
Read the story about this Enfield, London red coat story. So
Damn red
Red
coat.
coat.
it says in 1977, the
English.
Warrens investigated claims that the family of North London suburb of Enfield was haunted by a poltergeist activity. While a number of independent observers dismissed the incident as a hoax carried out by attention-hungry children, the Warrens were convinced that it was a case of demonic possession. Now,
So
what's
that
weird
case,
is-
that
Yeah.
case, that was predetermined that they figured it was
Yeah.
demonic. Not like the London one. What's crazy at the London one, they were more cautious about it, which is crazy.
yeah,
A lot of people think that these figures like the Warrens. A lot of people think that they're like, oh, something demonic, let's do it, kind of like Zach Bagans. I'm sure. Did you see that one episode when Lorraine Warren was in Ghost Adventures, and Zach was like, "Oh my god, this ghost it's getting in me." Her face was like this.
Yeah. She was kind of okay.
Pretty
but-
sus.
Yeah, pretty sus, dude. But
Right.
yeah, I totally get it for sure.
No, yeah. And then it continues to say the story was inspired by the Conjuring 2, although critics say the Warrens were involved to a far lesser degree than it portrayed in the movie. And in fact, it was shown up that to see seen unveiled, uninvited, but then refused to go after. Basically, when they found out, they kind of just left up and left.
Oh, I see.
And it says
And I remember you saying once that the daughter wants nothing to do with any of this.
Yeah,
right?
she doesn't. That's why the son-in-law runs that's why the son runs all the items and the museum now. Or
he's not doing a fucking good job of it. I'll tell you that
No.
because he lost Annabelle, and he's like, "Oh, look, she's on eBay."
What if
I have
she
a question.
just wandered off?
Maybe it's possible.
Yeah.
Possible.
What are you saying, Michael?
Was the movie Annabelle Comes Home the one where like the daughter gets trapped and starts getting like attacked by all the stuff in the basement? And was that true, or that was just movie sake?
That was movie's sake.
Okay.
The reason why we get the name Annabelle is because the only thing that was kind of they got right on the Annabelle series is that Annabelle, for some reason, will draw things on the wall. And the two nurses asked her, "What's your name?" And she said, "Annabelle Higgins."
That's crazy.
Damn.
Did they
She
ever
wrote a
figure
graph
out?
artist?
Yeah.
Stupid.
Nice. What'd she write?
But what's she right? She's like, "My name is Annabelle."
Annie Belly.
Annie Bailey. So I have a question.
Yeah.
Before you continue, did they ever figure out or investigate and then find out what entity possessed this doll, this Raggedy Ann doll?
Well, I know that Lorraine had her speculations on what demon it was, but it was never
Like a specific demon?
Yeah.
Oh, by
So-
name and everything. Okay.
So the name here's the weird part. The name of the demon that is in the nun that the demon's name that she finds out
Yeah.
in the second Conjuring.
Starts with the V, right?
Just don't say it, Michael.
I know.
Head
no.
down.
Yes, but you're
Wait,
right.
hang on. I'm gonna say
Hang
something.
on.
I don't really think if you say the demon's name or whatever, like it's
It
gonna
does.
do anything bad. Well, I
Not
think
bad,
you have
but
to
you're
kind of
calling
like
attention to it.
you kind of have to like put some belief in it or like want to.
Or like
That's what you
to
think.
Call to you.
No, no.
Because that's what you think. Because there's people. It's been documented where people have. They don't believe in paranormal. They don't believe in demons or ghosts or anything like that, and they're
Yeah.
just willy nilly Lucifer, this and that, and demon name, this demon name, that demon name, and they get possessed. It's
I mean,
like
half the metal
The-
bands I know, or I'm sure they're like demon names. Like, well, I don't want to say it to spook you guys, but the L one, Levi, that's a metal band name. It's like, I think something would have happened,
a lot of.
but I don't know. I
another-
mean, I get what
something
you're
could have
saying.
happened.
Okay,
but
so
I
I
mean, it's
just
just
read-
why
I
would you
read up-
call attention
Sorry,
to
yeah,
it?
sorry.
That's
So
what I'm saying.
I just read up something really quick. So this is
bring
per
the mic closer. Bring the mic closer.
This is per Ed Warden, known demonologist. So the only time that you're not supposed to say a name of a demon when it's a fallen angel. If it's a fallen angel, those are the ones that attach to you, which is
I
what
see.
Annabelle is. So if it's a non-fallen angel
so
demon,
the
Yes.
demon's a fallen angel that
Yes.
possessed Annabelle. Okay.
that name that Michael wants to say is a fallen angel demon.
How
I
about
see.
the one that starts with Z? Because a lot of people.
Yes,
do.
that one too.
Oh,
lot of
because-
everybody
experience.
says that
so
one.
okay,
Yeah.
that one
Everybody
is
says
because
that one.
it's attached to the Ouija board because it was a fallen angel. So if you're gonna say a non-fallen angel demon, which there's a list of them apparently that he has, then you're okay, but be careful, basically. Now, what he
Yeah.
says that if you say a name of a fallen angel demon, it's not like you say you're automatically to possess. It's just you're calling it attention.
It's like
It's like keeping an eye on
it's
you.
like a
maybe.
ticket. It's
Yeah.
like a ticket. it's a ticket.
It's
I'll
basically
be back.
saying,
I'm gonna
like-
possess you. And
so
3
what
to
it
5
is
business
like
days.
he's saying that if you do that, you like it's gonna watch you at that point. If you do
Yeah,
something
'cause you're
bad,
putting
it'll
it
start
out
catching
there.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
calling it attention basically, and it's just he says just be careful when you say these
Yeah.
names, especially those, because like is a 70-30% chance it might attach to you. If
But
you do
why
some
even
bad
run that
stuff.
risk? That's my question. Why even run the
Yeah.
risk? Like, to
I mean-
prove what?
I think your chances
know.
might get higher if you like. How do I say like
Just keep
mimic
repeating
it, or like or not, and
Yeah.
also that mimic and like make fun of it, and then it'll be like, oh,
Well,
I'm coming for you.
That's the whole speculation of that Z one from the Ouija board, is that it got stronger because people were making fun of that demon on the Ouija board and
a
making
lot
videos
of
on it
people were saying
and all that
Oh,
stuff.
shit.
So it became more aggravated. So
Making
when you
fun of it? Hell
Yeah.
no, dude.
and
Hell no.
apparently
I'm good.
the worst thing you can do for that demon on the Ouija board is pretend you're using the Ouija board and spelling it out. If you do that, it says that you'll
even
get
worse.
haunted by
It's
it by
even
the rest
worse.
of your life. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I'm good.
Even Zach.
I feel like,
Bagans
though,
did
if you
that
have
one,
to
right?
mention
at his
it-
museum.
What happened?
What?
What?
One at a time.
That's,
One at a time.
Yeah. Go ahead, Michael.
Didn't Zach Bagans do an episode on that demon? I think I remember that.
I'm
It
sure
wasn't
he
in the
did.
museum though. It was these two people that used the Ouija board and that name popped up. That's the worst thing. Apparently, that's one of the worst things that happen to you if you do to the Ouija board. And like
The demon. It's got me.
stupid.
Zach Bagans,
But-
2012 or whenever it came out.
But if you play the Ouija board and no one's effing around with it, and it actually shows the name, it spells out the name, then you're in trouble. Like you
Call a
got
priest.
to like close it
Call a
as
priest.
soon as you can. Don't continue talking to
Yeah,
that
and even
thing.
then,
I wonder what
Yeah.
happens if we do a Ouija board here in my house.
no.
Why?
No,
Why?
no,
No.
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 You're already contemplating
No.
that with your fucking friends, aren't you?
No, I
Don't do
did the
that
Ouija
shit,
board
dude.
at my Nina's house, the one a block away, the corner one that she used to live.
But you
Maybe-
know, your
okay, time out.
your Nina's been doing that shit since
Since
I've known
they're
her.
kids.
since we
Michael.
were kids.
Sergio, Michael, they did that when our parents
They
were
did
little
that for
kids.
fun. Yeah, they
Yes,
did that
they
for
did.
fun.
Which is
Yeah.
wild. And
It was
here
like
we
playing
go.
View
I've
that
heard
at
that a
night.
lot.
They would use instead of View that they used the Ouija board.
Yeah,
Yes.
well here's the thing. They fucked around with the Ouija board for so long. Now look what's happening. Our
Yep.
family, the younger generation, we experience how much paranormal shit because of that.
Michael, I have a question. All the weird stuff that's been happening to you recently, and you played the
Yeah,
Ouija board with that same Thea that did that stuff with our parents.
You don't
that's-
think there's a correlation?
Yeah, dude.
How old were you when you
He's
did
like-
that? I have a question.
He's all.
What is-
It's like
Damn.
last week.
Like
Damn.
11 or
How old are
12.
you? God. 11 or 12.
Crazy, dude.
11 or 12.
I was scared.
dude.
I was scared
was-
shitless when we were doing it. I was like,
Dude, when I was 11 or 12, I was
I'd be
figuring
crying.
out how I'm going to. Dude, when I was 11 or 12, I wasn't thinking about the Ouija board. I was thinking about how I'm going to. Not that. So,
You're like,
I-
oh.
okay.
I wrap it like this.
Jesus.
Jesus, Michael.
All right. And what were you going to say, Steven? Because you were going to say something. You guys said it
Yeah.
at the same time.
I feel like if you have to mention those names, or I mean, you shouldn't really have to, but if you have to, if you're not putting any kind of like
Emphasis
mocking
behind it.
or trying to call it like that, or like really like believing in, not so much believing in it, but giving it power, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
strength. I feel like that you should be fine. And I mean,
True.
as
You know
long
what? You know what?
long as you're straight with your beliefs too.
Yeah, of course.
Kind
and
of.
I fully not agree, but I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But my thing is, why encourage someone to even say them? Or I would say, hey, it's up to your discretion whether you want to say this thing or not. But I mean, if you ask me, I would say don't, because I wouldn't. I don't think it's wise or smart or to say.
Yeah.
That's just me though. That's just me.
No, I get it though too. I mean, and I've kind of become more like that ever since, honestly, getting to know you. Because I don't know, I probably only met one other person, and like I wasn't close to them. but like that's experienced like so much paranormal activity.
Like, so much shit. And I don't want to scare you, but I think I've mentioned this, but I've experienced stuff in your house when I've stayed
And
there.
I have yet to. And the times I thought I did, I just come to find out it's really sleep paralysis.
But you know what though? I think it I think it has a lot to do with what me, Ethan, and Michael are talking about. Is that unfortunately the older generation in our family, they fucked around with a lot of crazy shit that we wouldn't mess around with Ouija boards, some weird candle game that they used to play. It was they like blow this candle out or some I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
But they used to do a lot of crazy stuff. So, and I think because they were having fun with all of that, us, the younger generation, you know, the generation after, we're paying for it, unfortunately.
Yeah. By the time it kind of like would even get to them, and if they even pay any mind to it, it's for sure
exactly
bound to attach to you guys.
And I think it the correlation between that and living out in the desert in a small town like Calexico, where there's really not that much to do, especially back then. There may be more things you could do now, but back then they had to create things to do. Yeah. So why not do paranormal shit? Especially because, and it's been documented by a lot of paranormal researchers that, you know, the desert is a hotbed for paranormal things. Especially demonic,
raw, like energy,
untouched. So untouched and touched from, you know, people before us. I would say indigenous people or anything of that sort. But
anyone
that was
who
a nice little
lands.
That was a good little conversation tangent. Go ahead and continue, Ethan, but bring the mic back up to you though.
All right. So here are two things I'm going to show. Three. Two things are two TikTok videos. So it's technically my videos that I was supposed to get to Michael, but I want to integrate it with what I was talking about of Ed Lorraine Warren. This one's specifically Lorraine Warren at her occult museum telling people what to do and what not to do. And it's like, you could look inside, it's creepy. Watch.
Really?
Pull up the screen. You see a familiar face at the end too. Tell me when you see it.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Don't ever touch anything. And if you do, let me know. This is the worst thing in here. It's that doll. I'm not gonna stare at it though.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Because that has done bad harm on a lot of people.
I feel like I shouldn't look at it now.
Yeah, why are we looking at it now?
I'm looking away when she comes on.
And that's the one that's sort of depicted.
I'm doing a staring contest with her.
Or
yes, it
or
is.
don't
Well,
direct.
see what she said? Look at.
What'd she say?
See what she said? Listen.
Let's see.
Get him. You know, you're not going to get him by just walking around here.
And that's the one that's sort of depicted a little bit in this movie, correct?
Yes, it is. That's the Annabelle doll.
So she basically said that, you know how in the movie you're just around her, things happen to you? She said that's not true. That's basically what she just said. It's like, that's just movie crap. Like, that's not, it's just, you actually have to like look at her or like take a picture of her or like try talking
Or
to her.
antagonize the doll or something.
Yeah.
Like, get it into your head.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. Okay.
Next
I
one.
imagine it's a lot of mental scarring or like
Probably.
Yeah.
mental games, like when it comes to things like that.
So this is their museum.
Come meet the
Oh,
real
be quiet.
Annabelle with me at Ed and Lorraine Warren's house.
That voice.
I'm gonna mute it because it just, there's nothing in the background, but this is
Okay.
how you
It's
enter
just-
into their house to look at that's it right there. This is the whole thing.
Okay. This is the basement, right?
Yeah.
And all these artifacts are haunted?
Most of them
Or
are
like
yeah.
possessed?
It's kind of like Zach Bagans, yeah. Now
That
here's the weird part.
green thing.
The hell is this?
Creepy.
What
No,
holds that?
dude.
What
Is
holds
that like a shed? It's dark,
It's another thing like Annabelle's, but it's like huge.
but it's off. It's like huge
Yeah.
and off.
Like it.
Ouija board.
Probably for like if they get another doll, they could store it in there. I don't know.
Watch.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah, and
That's
how
the-
would the son-in-law lose the doll if it's like in that?
Yeah, if it's
How
in
you
the case,
transport
I don't
it
know.
got out.
You're not
Maybe it
touching
got
it.
out.
So what
That's
I was
what I'm
reading up
saying.
is this isn't their basement anymore. So this is the New England Paranormal Research Center, like their home base, and they the son-in-law moved it from their basement to here. Like he moved it from their house to this area right
Yeah,
here.
that's a bit
Oh,
above
I
ground
see.
to be a basement.
Yeah.
Yeah. No shit, huh?
I don't like that
Look at this thing. It's closed up
that
too.
green figure right there.
Yeah,
This
I don't
one?
either.
Well, this is something because look at there's even photos to this thing right here.
I bet that thing just looks like a bad Halloween decoration that's just really creepy.
Dude.
So now this place, you can no longer go just to pay anymore. You have to be invited now. Again,
Oh,
finally.
shit. Okay.
Yeah, like you after all the controversy he went
Is
through.
that the last one? Last video?
Oh, TikTok, yes.
All right,
This
go ahead.
next one's
Go
kind
ahead
of
and
creepy.
stop sharing. Oh,
This one's
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
creepy.
He's like,
You
I don't
ready?
want to look at it.
So
Dude,
this
you know
one,
what's crazy? You know, one thing. What's crazy right now? We're looking at the Annabelle doll, the Raggedy Ann doll. Why? I thought this might just be me because it used to creep me out as a kid. But why didn't they use Raggedy Ann instead of that forcibly like horrific doll that they created?
It'll probably
it's to make
be.
it look scary. I don't know.
Just
I
movie.
think
it'd be
probably
more
because it'll
creepy.
be easier
Yeah.
to do like movements because normally you could like put in a fixed position
Oh, I see
for
what
the
you
movie.
mean. I see what you mean. Yeah,
That's
'cause
true.
Raggedy Ann is just raggedy.
Yeah.
Just a raggedy doll.
Yeah. Okay.
And like for
And
the
are you
shots
guys
when it's
ready?
like turning their head slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it's like this.
So you guys ready for the EVP of Ed Warren at the Enfield house? That
I'm
he's
ready
at?
now.
Demon talking.
You listen. Ready? All right, let's
Yeah.
play it.
Oh no.
Ready?
Yep.
Let me know if you guys hear it.
Let me hear you
Yeah.
say my name.
We can.
Let me hear
So, read what I was saying. So, who you hear talking in the background isn't Ed. It's one of the paranormal investigators from England that's talking to the little
Oh,
girl.
okay.
Tuesday.
It's like a joint task force.
That's not my name.
Was that a dog or
It
what was
barked.
that?
It sounded like a knock.
Come on, my name's Morris. Let me hear you say it. Morris.
Oh hell no.
Say Dr. Belloc.
No.
Come on. Let me hear you say that. Come on. Let's hear you say Dr. Belloc. So could you close that door down?
That's it?
Oh hey,
Wait.
dude.
Say
I'm sorry.
Dr. Belloc.
I don't care what anybody says.
Dude.
What is that
Now, if you
noise?
squeak the bed, I can't hear you talking. Now, say Dr. Belloc. Come on. Come on, say it for me, Dr. Belloc. Dr. Belloc.
No.
Can I tell you? Can
No,
I
dude.
want to read the? Can I tell you something? Let me tell you something. What's weird?
That's nuts.
That voice is coming from this little girl.
That little girl, really? That skinny little girl? She's
Yep.
like,
That's when she's
"Get
possessed.
back. Where's my
Should've
sound
been in a
board?"
metal band.
Yeah, I was just gonna say she shouldn't have done anything. They both could have just made a career.
She's like,
Demon and the
let's make
fucking
money. Let's make money. Together.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh,
There's more. You guys ready?
no.
Dude, that was crazy.
That's her.
What the hell?
It sounds different each time.
Yeah.
I come from Jewel Great God, and I have right near the church where Rita lives. And all my friends come from there as well.
What?
We all make a case
Is it speaking like in Latin?
I don't know. I hear English words in
Mhm.
between
I used to
Yeah.
live here,
because I heard church,
and I will tell you the law.
but it may be like, you know, Latin or something as well.
And Mr. Blackman.
There's still more.
I want you to tell me whether you remember what happened to you when you died. Just before you died and just after you died.
Days before I died, I went blind.
Now he sounds like Australian or
I
something.
had an hemorrhage, and I fell asleep, and I died in a chair in the corner downstairs.
Died in a chair in the
What?
corner downstairs.
Is it just me or does that voice sound like a different,
sounds different.
a different entity?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But did you
different
hear what
each
she
time.
said though? So that
What?
chair that you see in that movie is that's real. So in the if you hear what he's saying, I died in that chair downstairs in the corner.
What?
So in the
Who
movie,
wasn't that?
what happened,
So,
Michael?
you go.
No,
Oh,
go,
you
go,
go.
go ahead. Go, Michael.
Oh, because I think if I remember in the movie that the old man that died, it was possessed by the demon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then the demon was
That's what it's
forcing the
referring
old
to,
man
right?
to.
Yeah.
To possess her, kind
Mhm.
of thing.
All right, let's continue. Wait, go ahead, Sergio.
Wait, hold. You know, this movie out of the current Conjuring movies is actually my favorite one, and it's the least liked by a lot of people,
Yeah.
which is crazy. I like this one.
All right,
Go for it.
Let's go.
Denise is 30p.
Headed down to the radio, downstairs.
Sorry, Bill, can you say that again, please?
Headed down to the radio, downstairs.
What the?
Righto, Bill, I'll go and look. Thanks ever so much.
At the end of
Why
that?
can't Janet feel you?
I'm invisible.
You're invisible. Why are you invisible?
Because I'm Reptile from Mortal Kombat.
O-S-T.
What do you say?
I shouldn't do
Don't
that.
make fun
I'm
of me.
mocking the. I know.
Yeah, I'm like, don't do that.
Yeah, Sergio.
I should.
Dog,
Yeah.
68 dogs.
So what do you got 68 dogs for?
So that they can protect me from you killing me. They can guard you right off.
How can we kill you, Bill?
You can shoot me off.
Now, how can we shoot you if we can't see you, Bill?
But man, you God.
Sorry, I didn't hear that, Bill.
But man, you God.
By praying
Oh,
to God.
dude, it's starting to scare me a little bit.
It is pretty fucking creepy, but I don't know. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. But that's the thing. I like being scared. So 'cause-
And it sounds brutal.
You hear
yeah,
that?
dude. What is that? That's coming from the little girl? No fucking way, dude.
She's probably like contorting and stuff right there.
Probably.
Oh, what the hell?
Dude, hell.
Oh God.
That was a black metal
What's
song,
this?
guys.
Jesus.
So though
Oh,
that,
wow.
and what I want to do from now on, at least once an episode, show an EVP recording of Ed Warren's stuff. I don't want to show all of them
down.
this
I'm
episode,
down with that.
but
I'm
I
down.
have found all of his.
How many
stuff,
are there?
And
They sound
other?
pretty
there's
crazy.
a
Overall,
crap
if there
ton,
was
dude.
10,000 cases,
There's a
how
crap
many
ton of
there are.
them. Like, there's even a video of when they started implementing like actual video footage of Lorraine Warren doing stuff. They were in a house, And I think you guys might have seen it before, where this mom was holding down a chair, and Ed goes, he says, "Move the chair," and the chair lifts up with the girl on top of it, it unnaturally moves.
Hell no.
Damn.
Hell no. I don't know. It's just, woo. I feel a little heavy after that EVP. I don't know.
Yeah.
What it is.
Yeah, Sergio, maybe it wasn't a good thing.
That was some straight demonic shit.
It a little bit.
I know. I shouldn't have
Yeah.
done that. But, it's too late.
He
now.
realized like
Whatever.
right after he was like,
Nah,
"Oh
you'll be
no, I
fine.
shouldn't have done that."
I'll be fine.
Just don't continue.
I won't
Just
say anything further.
Just
I
say
promise.
a rosary before you go to bed tonight.
Yeah.
I'll do something. Yeah, I'll do something after the podcast. It's fine.
It's crazy because that's probably the most demonic thing like probably played on here, but
It is.
I'm willing to hear. I'm willing to hear more.
Right?
So like I don't know.
It's
'Cause
interesting.
It just I'm not taking it so lightly or mocking it this way, but it just sounds like some like old school black metal or death metal.
Except this has
Like-
real possession behind it.
Yeah,
That's
but
the only
it has
difference.
real possession.
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
but
I think the
like I
weird
said,
part
I'm
is
not
that,
really mocking it too.
and
See,
I think
it's
the
like-
weird part is people kind of said like, "Oh, the girl is a voice actor. She's doing it." I'm like, that's like a little girl that's like 8. Like,
Dude.
how the hell?
Come on, man.
No,
Come
like
on.
when he asked it to say his name, doctor or whatever, and like it just
The
barked
voice
it out.
changed.
That was like a different, like
It was a
either,
different
like,
octave,
demon,
different frequency.
or
Like it was completely different.
Whatever frequency it found was different, but it barked that shit out.
Mm-hmm.
That was sounded
if-
guttural.
If my memory serves me correct, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Ethan, but this case remained unsolved, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why
Yeah.
Ed and Lorraine Warren left, because they couldn't figure it out what was going on. Now, the thing that's dramatized is the whole nun thing. Like the nun
Yeah. That's movie
demon
magic
was
crap.
connected to it.
Yeah.
No, it was something completely separate. Like,
That was
I-
just for movie sake.
yeah.
to connect the movies that we've been
Movies,
watching
yeah.
lately. Yeah, of course.
Now,
the Warren universe or whatever you call
Yeah.
it, Conjuring universe.
what I can't wait for is the next Conjuring, because I don't know if they're gonna do Frenchie's. It's another investigation to do. His name is Frenchie. He's a guy that's in France. He gets possessed by a demon, and like it attaches to Lorraine for a while, or they might go the Annabelle route and finally make an actual real movie like how it's supposed to be, not the movie dramatization ones.
Yeah. And I don't want to freak you guys out or anything, but
Something happened.
Yeah, I saw you look
you,
behind you.
you see this right here?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
So I saw like a quick shadow run this way. Like a short one, like at the height of the bed. Just I think I
oh,
saw
your
that.
thing skipped too.
It did skip, Sergio. It froze.
That was weird.
Oh, Michael.
Just for like a second.
When you went like
you
this,
just turned
it
and
froze.
it paused, and then
Yeah.
you're already looking back.
Hey,
that, and
maybe
then
we
you're already
should
looking back.
do the videos now and like try to cut the podcast
No,
short
no,
because it's getting a
hold
little
on.
spooky.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not,
It's fine.
You're
You're
actually
actually lifting
scared.
up.
No, I have one other question. So
Yeah.
there was one thing that came out in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know, because I remember asking you to do research on it. If you haven't, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
We can actually talk about it in the next podcast or next show. It was the faceless man or the crooked man. The crooked man.
Yes, so it's the Crooked Man. It's
Is that
it's
real? What is that?
It's an English folktale. That's what it is.
I see.
It's
I
not
see.
something
I see.
that Ed and Lorraine Warren really dealt with, but it's an English folktale that
And they
it's
just
like
they just threw it in the movie and that was it.
yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, makes
Let's
sense.
see. Let me get more insight on that. What did you say was the name? What the name was?
Look at Ethan's doing Michael's job
crooked.
right now.
I know Michael's like,
Michael just like,
you all right?
Fire.
Oh, you pyro.
pyro over here.
I'm just holding my rosary.
Dude, I've been going like this a lot. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's a good reason for that.
All right, ready? So, It is said to believe the Crooked Man is reputable to be a Scottish General Sir Alexander Leslie. He signed a covenant securing religious and political freedom for Scotland. The crooked style in the poem was a border between English and Scotland. But why is he the Crooked Man now? I don't understand that. Oh, so it says the Crooked Man, formerly known as Alexander Leslie, is a vengeful spirit that is said to go after those who despair.
Okay. But no one is in specific. It's just anyone. I don't understand. It's like what's this fucking entity's like parameters? What are his rules? He's just like, oh, this person has despair. I'm gonna go kill him.
Death and despair.
Death and despair.
Oh, so that's why he's all like evil. Because it says right here, things only took a turn for the worse when the townspeople, finally being fed up with the malicious ways, attempted to storm his house and killed him. Leslie was subdued, beaten, and then hung and left for dead in his own house. The fortune was his fortune was dispersed in the woods, and his name and memory became a curse among the locals. However, because of the impressive record of sin, the devil sent Leslie back to the mortal world as a demonic soul collector.
Jesus,
like Ghost Rider.
Brutal.
Yeah,
like
that's his story. Ghost Rider. So that's his
Wait,
story.
but Nicolas Cage or which one are we talking about?
Nicolas Cage one.
I wonder if they got inspiration from the Crooked Man.
Probably.
Crazy if they did. Maybe they did.
Let's see. I'll actually do my job and search it up.
He's actually gonna do his job, and it's the end of the discussion.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You guys ready for the most recent story of his?
We're gonna call Michael anti Jimmy.
You guys ready?
Jamie.
You guys ready to hear this?
Anti Jamie.
You ready to hear this?
Opposite
Why
Jamie.
he's more known now?
What?
It says now known as the Crooked Man because he ended up changing his name to the Crooked Man after he
Bring the
died.
mic closer.
It says now known as the Crooked Man.
As Ethan talks, he goes further and further away from his mic. Go for it.
It says Leslie was recruited by the witch. I don't want to say that name down. It's Kolb as his right hand man while turning the local women into witches by preying on them during the low ebbs of their lives. He collected souls in a glass jar while they took the appearance of gold coins. He also becomes becomes resentful upon seeing anyone that enters his home, immediately disliking them. His spirit haunts the very house he once resides in, and would not hesitate to harm or even call anyone that dares to enter his home and make it their own. Moreover, he came to hate certain individuals or family members for being so much like himself, but staying happy. He tries to dive them down. He tries to drive them to suicide and kill them personally.
Oh,
so this is an actual house you can visit.
No thanks. That's Olivia. I don't know if you guys heard that.
I heard that.
Huh?
Olivia banged on the door right now.
She's all meow.
Dude, I'm good. I don't want to go there.
No.
That's a wild story though.
Yeah.
Well, at least I know now. I didn't know before, and and the greater part is that I figured it out on the podcast, and everybody else does now. If you didn't know who the Crooked Man was, but not taking over the show. It's time for video time. Steven's favorite segment, the Vidges. Steven's favorite segment.
Not really.
All right, let's do it.
Do it.
All right, you guys see?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna go with creepy first, and then we'll go into cringe.
I hate you.
Ready? I'm gonna play this one.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate you.
Hey, no. Okay. Go ahead.
I don't know. You're face down in a ditch for 2 hours. I was trying to save your buddy, okay? I don't think there's much left I have to prove. Okay, if you can come back, that'd be nice. Okay, I don't know where this thing is. When it's
Fuck man.
You guys
What?
see that?
Yes.
Dude, I'm gonna play it one more time.
prove it. I don't know. I've been face down in a ditch for 2 hours. I was trying to save your buddy, okay? I don't think there's much left I have to prove. Okay, if you can come back, that'd be nice. Okay, I don't know where this thing is or when it's gonna.
So there's people in the comments saying that it's fake, but if it's fake, it's still crazy. Still crazy. All right, here's another one.
That dude screamed too genuine.
Yeah, right.
July 25th, 2006. The time is 4:40 p.m. I'm currently up in the woods due to, well, what the town's been talking about. There's been some weird occurrences and.
Oh, you hear that?
Oh God.
Oh, fuck no. Fuck no.
What? Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. Okay, I'm not like this. Shit. I can't.
Found a banana peel.
Something's galloping towards him. What? Did you hear the end? Something's galloping towards him, dude.
No, after that, it sounded like something was cutting him open.
Yeah, cutting him open, and the bones are like crackling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate you.
All right, so there's that. I don't remember this one, but let's check it out.
I seen this one. Oh.
No. A dark web video.
This is actually the most terrifying video I could find on the dark web. A group of friends were walking in the forest when suddenly they heard a noise above their heads, and as they looked, this is what they stumbled upon. The ending will surprise you.
Ay, ¿qué le está pasando? Lo está manejando, lo está manejando. Está rezando Junior.
What the?
Este no es Munra. Este no es Misael. Lisa.
I'm not gonna. What? What do you guys think about that one?
It's just the only thing that like creeped me out was the eyes.
Yeah, they were saying in Spanish is that the entity up above him was controlling him or whatever. Okay, let's see what's next. I think that's it for creepy, right? I think that's the end of it.
I fucking hope.
He sent me 2 videos at the
I
one
sent
with
you
the boy and
Sergio.
Okay, all right. Anybody?
Sergio.
Look. Our podcast, we do discuss conspiracy theories. There's some that are super outlandish. Personally, I think the flat earth thing is beyond insane. But check this out.
This is funny.
You have a backup experiment. If you're seeing through this hole, through the next hole, and seeing the light at the backboard, or 17 feet off the water, the earth is flat. If he's holding it up at 23 feet high and we're seeing the light, well, that's because the Earth's curved. So I should only be able to see it when it's at 17 feet. Okay, go ahead and drive down there, Enrique. You're going to hold the light there. Enrique, how high is your light? I mean, it's as... I don't see you, Enrique. Lift up your light way above your head.
Don't say that.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
He effed up. Look what he says though.
This is separate.
That's interesting.
That's interesting.
That's interesting.
That's just
Really?
That's interesting.
I wonder how many people are defending it still in the comments.
Sergio.
No, a lot of them were like, there was a comment that said, watch, let me pull it up. The comments, I saw one that was like, flat earthers after getting proof after this episode. Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh. Like, no, dude, trust me.
Nah, dog, trust me.
Someone said, I guarantee these guys are still flat earthers too.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, after the fact? Oh, for sure. They're going to be
Sergio,
stubborn about it. What's
just
that?
get it over with. I don't want this to be the last video we see because it's so... Play the first one up top.
This one?
Because it's not supposed to be on a
No,
regular
I'm
podcast.
I'm going to leave it towards the end because I don't want to have to cut.
Okay.
Like,
yeah,
I'm going to leave it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to leave it towards after the podcast as a spicy thing we could possibly put on Patreon. Okay.
Ooh.
So this is the wonderful Tubi
We can
stuff.
start fresh. Start our family. We're good. You waited for me, right?
Daddy, Mommy's calling you.
I know he told you I was looking for him. So I just said this.
Why is she just standing at the stairs like this? Okay, now.
Boy, what you doing here? Oh, I see you met my family.
Yo, chill. Yo, chill.
Yo, chill.
Okay. So of all bitches you could have been with, of all the bitches on earth, this is the bitch you don't live with. This bitch right
They
here.
have so much
it gets better.
random movies, bro.
What you expect me to do? Wait for me like you promised? Sweetheart, you promised! Sweetheart, promises are made to be broken.
Yo! Why did that upset him?
I'm just a kid.
Come on now, dog.
Oh, no.
Come on, man.
Just a kid. Dude, but I don't know if you guys noticed when she shot, the muzzle flash is behind the little girl. It's not even in front of her.
I'm sorry, but the fact that she had to shoot the kid, what was the point?
She was like,
I don't know. No witnesses. No witnesses. Okay. Next one.
Jeez.
It's not just a scooter.
Yeah.
I wanted a fucking bike.
Are you serious?
Fucking Christmas now.
little British shit. Oh my god.
Last one.
Fucking bike.
What does he say at the end?
Fucking Christmas now.
Why are little British kids, dude, like so grown up already though, like assholes? I fucking hate Christmas now.
They're already smoking cigarettes in their bed.
All right. We got a couple more cringy videos. I think we can wrap this up. I don't know if you guys have seen this shit.
Oh no, I already can see the hair.
Dude. Why does he look like that?
I'm sorry, but why is that the kid in the back only
His eyes.
He's like this.
He's just vibing, bro.
He's vibing.
Just
Michael's not
vibing,
laughing
dude.
because he's like, yo, his hair's busting.
It's so stupid.
Bussin'.
The next one's mine.
Stupid.
This might be not okay for YouTube. I don't know. It's okay. It's 50-50.
I fucking hate Christmas now.
Flip the coin.
Oh shit! Oh shit! wrestling. Like, oh! Oh, fuck.
The third one.
Oh, God, dude. I already see him.
It's going to flood your...
Call me Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Dude, why is he
We
so
call
random?
that a chandelier. Let's go golfing.
Right, let's go ahead and wrap this up then.
Oh my gosh.
Send us off, Ethan. Send us off.
All right. Well, from now on, every episode, I'm going to reveal like a EVP recording or like a video of Ed and Lorraine Warren, because that stuff is very interesting and creepy. But yeah. Hopefully soon, maybe in the future, but Sergio and I will want to do like a movie thing with the channel, and we can talk about movies specifically.
We're actually,
and
yeah,
one of the things we do want to talk about is kind of correlating to this is The Nun. We just recently saw The Nun 2, and it has like connections to Lorraine Warren, which we don't know if she was what her past was, because even if you Google it, there's
nothing.
It's hard to find.
Not even on her Wikipedia page. Nothing.
No, it's hard to find things. There's things, all kinds of things about Ed, but not her.
Quick little updates before you wrap it up, Ethan. I didn't want to let our listeners and viewers know that we are going to do a watch along on YouTube. We can't necessarily show movies, but the four of us are actually going to watch Talk to Me. I don't know if you've seen that movie yet, but it's a lot of people saying it's super creepy. That's one thing. Two other things to keep an eye out for is Steven is actually going to a haunted place. We're going to keep that under wraps, what it is. We're going to work on all of that content as soon as Steven gets back from it, and we will upload it to YouTube, and we'll post it on Instagram and everywhere else so that you know when that video comes live. Third,
I'll try and get a good video. I don't know what happens.
Hey, whatever you get.
Yeah,
and
it's more of a historical place that just happens to be haunted.
Yeah, for sure. And then third, me and Michael are going to Hollywood Horror Nights, and I'm taking my GoPro, and we're just gonna, document that. I'm sure a million people have already done that, but it's us, and we're gonna probably do some dumb stuff. But that's the quick update for content that's coming up, and I'll let Ethan take over and close out the show.
Yeah, Sergio basically kind of ended it, but thank you guys for watching. Again, my name is Ethan. That's Sergio. That's Steven. And that's Michael. We'll see you guys in the next video, and hopefully we'll have a Patreon soon to show what we're going to see in a bit.
Spicy stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, what we're going to see after the podcast or something.
Yes.
Catch you guys later. Later.
Bye, guys.
Hey.